I asked you one today because let's give a little background. You currently are you travel a lot for
Yes,
your career
I do.
for psychiatry. And we are in a time that this is recorded. We're dealing with the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. Who
Right.
knows at what year you're listening to this podcast? But this is the time. This is the I'm speaking to you from the ship in the bottle during this time, and so people who would otherwise travel, for their job and see people face to face, we're all having to deal with the fact that we should be at home. And so that brings a
Right.
lot of questions. The economy goes haywire. How do we continue to function and live and be responsible adults from home?
Right.
And so now let's tie these two topics together. I took you to Star Trek Voyager. I took you to the EMH, who became sentient life, which is awesome. And I took you to Star Trek Picard, who expanded on that and gave this very specific levels of expertise on demand. And now you, who have a very specific expertise in 2020, not 2400, can tap into how can you help people anywhere in the world, or at least anywhere in the United States, at
Right.
a distance. And that brings us to the topic of telemedicine. What is telemedicine today in the
So
2020 context?
telemedicine in 2020, there are kind of two different versions you see. One is telemed, where people are talking to a provider of some sort, because there are times where telemed is done by, it can be done by doctors, it can be done, sometimes people still interact with nurses, social
Mm.
workers, a wide variety of healthcare providers. But what ends up happening is there are kind of two ways those services are delivered. One way is where it's literally sounds like tele, where someone speaks to their provider on the phone.
Okay.
So they're talking, an example is they're talking to their doctor on the phone. You just talk through what's going on, then they tell you what to do. The other, which is what's been becoming more popular, and I'm sure one of the reasons B has me on here is it's something that's going to probably grow exponentially after this time period, is where you're seeing your person and you're literally seeing them. So you're either using a video function on your phone or your tablet, or a video function on your computer, and you're literally interacting on video, similar to how myself and B are doing right now.
Right.
But someone is asking you questions like you're seeing the doctor, but instead of them being right in front of you, they're behind a computer. And depending on what specialty, there are some other things that can be used to get vitals and other things on the other end, so the person's not with you.